Go ahead, start everything over.
Yes?
It was on mute.
Okay.
Introduction.
So welcome to the press conference for match day -1 for tomorrow's match here in Toyota Stadium between the national teams of Trinidad and Tobago and El Salvador. We have in the main table player Niklas Frenderup that is joining us today. So we're gonna start this press conference right now with player Niklas. So please raise your hand. We have here the first question. So it's Karen Peña, please.
Can you listen me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yes, right now.
Okay.
Go.
Hi, hello, good afternoon. I'm Karen Peña from ESPN Mexico. I have a question about the arbiter of the last game against Mexico. What do you think about the request of Trinidad of Mexico to inability the arbiter?
The referee.
Hello, Mrs. Peña. Thanks for your question. I don't want to talk about the last game. So if you have a question for tomorrow's game, I can answer you about that.
Okay, now so we go with Manuel Medina, please.
Hi, this is Manuel Medina from TJ Sports in Mexico. I wanted to ask you, after the first round where you guys tied with Mexico and then El Salvador got the first victory against Guatemala, is the group is going to be very close? Do you think it's going to be very close, that it will actually go in difference of goals? It will be decided by maybe one goal of difference or 1 point. Do you think it's going to be very close between Mexico, El Salvador, and you guys? Thank you very much.
Hello. Yes, it's of course it's gonna be close, but we are ready for tomorrow against El Salvador, and I really looking forward to the game, and I sure our coach and the other players are ready as well. So we have a good plan for that. So, yeah, we will win this game. So, and we have a strong team. So, and a good belief in ourselves. So, so we're looking forward to that, to play against them and have a good match. But of course, the group will be tight after we draw and El Salvador win this game against Guatemala. But we have 2 more games against El Salvador tomorrow, so we focus on that, and we will see what happens after.
Okay, next question, Lasana Liberd.
Yes. Hi, Nicholas. Could you say anything about the turnaround for the Trinidad and Tobago team over the last few weeks, and what it attributed to, and how the boys have responded to the pressure of the Gold Cup?
Hello, Lasana. We have a new coach here, and he come with some new ideas what we shall do at the pitch, and the boys respond really good to that. And Angus have a perfect, how you said, he have a perfect, plan. So and we follow that. So now we are really happy, and we have a good mood in the team, and we are ready for the game tomorrow against El Salvador.
Thank you. We go with another next question with Walter Alibay.
All right, Nicholas, good day. Walter Alibay, Guardian. Will there be any changes going into tomorrow's game? I know there were a lot of changes, a lot of differences from the team. Will we be seeing more of that to come tomorrow, and what do we expect from the El Salvadorians?
Hello. I'm not the coach, so you need to ask him about that. But Mexico was 1 game, and now we have El Salvador, and that's a different game. So, but again, I cannot say anything about the team. You need to ask the coach about that.
Okay, we have a final question. Please raise your hand if you have some questions for player. Okay, Lasana once again, Lasana Libert.
Yes. Hi, Nicholas. We noticed the players got a lot of attention on social media since the last game, and some of it has been a bit rough. Could you say how the players and you have dealt with that?
Hi, Lasana again. Yeah, it's not good things, but I don't want to have focus on that now. But I don't like the things what happened to my teammates and myself, and it's not good, and it should not be there. But that's how it is, and yeah, we cannot do anything about it. So we just need to concentrate about tomorrow's game against El Salvador. So I don't want to talk about it, Lasana.
Thank you, Nicholas, for your time. And now we'll go with head coach Angus Eve. He will be joining us in a couple of seconds.
I forgot to say I wish him speed.
Okay, now we're with Coach Angus Eve that is joining us, and he will take your questions, please. So raise your hand. We will start with Gaston Cupid.
Hi, good afternoon, Coach. Seeing the draw coming out from Mexico in the first game and El Salvador winning their first game as well, like against Guatemala, how important is going for the victory tomorrow against the group leaders?
Well, first of all, I'd like to take the opportunity to send out our best wishes to Mr. Lozano, the striker from Mexico. It was an unfortunate incident. Everybody who knows Trinidad football, we never play to intentionally hurt anyone. And we just want to send out our best wishes and hope of a speedy recovery for him and see him back on the pitch as soon as possible. About the game, it's an important game because every game is basically a final when you reach to this type of level of football in the world. So, and we wanted to be on this stage. We pushed to be on this stage, and we are back on this stage. And we want to just go and produce and continue to make our country proud and to reestablish ourselves in CONCACAF.
Next question, Manuel Medina.
No.
Sorry, Walter Olive, and then Manuel Medina.
Right, Angus. I know not much has been said about the El Salvadorians, and I'm not too sure if you have done your homework. I know you're a man who always do your homework, but how is this game being processed, having looked at the El Salvadorians against Guatemala?
Well, we take them very seriously. They qualified proper. We had to go through a qualifying series to get here. They're still in the World Cup football. We're out. The performance that we saw from them yesterday, I thought they were even more dynamic than the Mexican team. When I saw the game that they would have played against Guatemala yesterday, they were fantastic. The movement of the ball, they could come and play a different game against us now that they have 3 points. Because this is tournament football, and in tournament football, you play for results more than performances.
Hi, Coach. This is Manuel Medina from TJ Sports in Mexico. You said on the last question that because of the results, the group might be tighter. Can you speak about how do you plan to cope with this? Because in the end, the qualification to the next round might be just because of one goal. How do you plan for this? And of course, because I know you're always planning for the victory, but how do you plan for maybe the difference will be only one goal? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Manuel. Well, going into any game, we want to win the game, first of all. So we have a plan that we'll set out. Even if you're playing a defensive way, you still have an idea of how you want to win the game. The points are going to be most important. Goal difference will sort out itself at the end. In international football, any competition is very tight. So if you get a victory, if you get a point, it gives you another chance to live another day. And that is just what we're doing. We're focusing on result base. And at the end of the day, the goal difference will work out itself at the end.
Okay, Lasana Liebert.
Hi, good afternoon, Angus. Are all 23 players available tomorrow, or are there any injuries? And could you talk us through the decision-making process that went into us having a security team?
Well, I'll answer. Hi, Lasana. I can't talk about the second part of the question for security reasons, because of what has been going on with us and with the guys there. It's a bit tense, but at the end of the day, I can't go into it totally. Yeah, the 23, yeah, everybody's fit, everybody's ready to go. We have no injuries, no injury concerns. Everybody, Marvin picked up a knock, a little bit sore, but footballers normally play with a little bit soreness. But other than that, everybody's good to go.
Now we go with Karen Peña, please.
Thank you. Hi, Coach. How are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Karen Peña from ESPN. Coach, I have two questions about the last game against Mexico. The first one, what do you think about the Mexico request to disqualify the referee as a consequence of the different decisions that he made in the game?
I'm not a referee assessor, so I don't know if the referee made bad calls. I know there's a couple of times that he stopped the match for incidents that was happening. We're trying to kick out certain things in football, in world football. I don't know if it's those things you were talking about, but I'm not a referee assessor. I didn't see any calls that he made. It also had the VAR. And so if there was stuff that was happening on the pitch, I think that they would have pointed it out to the referee.
Manuel Medina, please.
Hi, Coach. Me again. I wanted to ask you about the last game, but something that might be just a little off the pitch is the chance of the Mexican, not all, but some of the Mexican fans who are yelling this homophobic chant. There was a request, or there was a, there was something from the Trinidad and Tobago Federation that said they didn't like this chants, these yells, everything to the Trinidad and Tobago team. How do you feel about it? How do you think we can just get rid of this? Because I know it's not about the sport, but it's something that it's haunting the Mexican Federation and of course right now at CONCACAF. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because you could see the players on the pitch. They won't appreciate it, and I'm talking here, not even my players, the Mexican players, Herrera and these guys were trying to quell what the fans were doing. So you can't blame the players. And what was happening in the stands had nothing to do with football. I think Mexico played a beautiful football game. We had a plan against them. Our plan was to quiet the crowd. It's 40-something thousand people. We probably just had 2 Trinidadians in the stands. So, we know that once we kept the game tight, they would have got a bit frustrated and turn on the players. We were hoping for that, but not in the manner in which it happened. We were just trying to do it in a footballing manner to keep them quiet and not have them be the 12th man for the team. And it's unfortunate when I can't cast aspersions and said that everybody was behaving that way. but the few who probably would have spoiled it for everybody else.
Okay, we have a last question for Lasana Liebert once again.
Yes, Angus, could you say something about the impact you feel you've had on the team so far? Is the team already playing the way you would like them to play? Could you talk about that a little bit?
I think, Lasana, the first thing I wanted to build back was the players' mental attitude towards the game, the spirit of the players to play for the jersey, the intensity of the game. I think it was too slow previously with the type of players that we have. And I think all of those things are coming together. But, you know, this project has only been about 3 weeks. So there's a lot of work still to be done. And we're in a major tournament. We had 8 players who started the last game, about 5 unattached, and the rest of them haven't played a competitive match for, I think, almost 2 years because we have no local football. So, and they were coming up against players who were playing for Atletico Madrid and Celta Vigo and you know, and all these big teams and Napoli. So I would say the guys are achieving the first goal, and to come out with a result like that against such a prestigious team. And this is the first time they have been held a 0-0 draw in one of the opening matches in the cup since, and they're the champions. I think the fellas are doing fantastic.
Okay, we have a final question by request of Gaston Cupid.
Yeah, Coach, good afternoon again. Just seeing that everything that's going on off the field, how has this affected the players' mentality, obviously trying to stay focused for this important El Salvador game? And also, can we expect any changes from the starting lineup tomorrow?
I can't answer the second question for obvious reasons, Gaston. But what I would say is that we play whatever team that we believe is best suited for the day since we've come in, me and the staff. And I think that, yeah, the off the field stuff, you know, you're going to take it on. It's threats, is different stuff that you really don't want in the game. But as much as possible, we're trying to keep the fellas positive. And we're here to play football. You know, we're here to try to develop our game again and rebuild our reputation in the zone. And that's the only thing that we're focused on.
Coach, thank you. Thank you, player. And all the best for tomorrow.